following program is produced by Community Video Services of Durham Technical Institute.
I'm Cynthia Watts. Welcome to the Arts in Durham. As you can tell, I am not sitting in my usual seat tonight. I'm on location at C'est La Vie Disco in downtown Durham at 5 Points. The Arts in Durham decided to take a look at a dance that has swept the world, disco dancing. Discotheques, as they were known back in the early 60s, have now changed to discos and are bigger than ever. So we here at the Arts in Durham will be talking with 2 professional disco dancers, along with a DJ and 2 of Durham's local disco dancers. So settle back and enjoy yourself because we're going disco dancing at C'est La Vie. I'm going to direct my first question to Carolyn Max, an instructor in social dancing for the New Performing Dance Company, an affiliate of the Durham Arts Council, and some other local agencies in the Triangle area. I want to welcome Carolyn to the Arts in Durham. Why has disco swept the world? Why has it become so big?
People are ready to dance again. People want to move to music and really enjoy themselves. And back in the 60s, there was a lot of the freestyle, independent type dancing. Disco is something you do with a partner, and it's just fun.
Why has disco become so commercialized, do you feel? And do you feel that by its commercialization, it has blemished the art of the dance? We have disco jogging shoes now, there are disco clothes, disco shoes, disco hairdos, disco eyeglasses. All the major industries in the world are making money off of the word disco these days. Why? How do you feel about that?
To me, there are 2 types of disco. You have the commercial disco, people want to make money, it's a fad. Then you have real disco dancing, which I think is a form of art. A lot of the disco, the really beautiful disco dances are forms of Latin and ballroom dancing, which we do.
What types of dance do you instruct socially? I know talking with you, you said you do a lot of your own creative works with old traditions like the mamba and the cha-cha and dances back in the early 50s and 60s that you have put creatively into your disco dance style. How do you do that?
A lot of the disco beat is very Latin-y, so anything that you can do disco, you can do Latin to. So you take the cha-cha, the mamba, the samba, even some of the tango, take out the steps, keep them to our basic step, and just use the shoulders, the arms, the head, and create movements.
Why did you choose, of all the social dances in the performing arts, why disco dancing to instruct?
Very expressive art. It's something that you can do with a partner. Unlike some modern and jazz dancing, which is solely independent, disco and social, it's a social interaction, moving to music. It feels very natural and enjoyable.
Did you take instruction for dance before becoming a professional instructor in disco dancing?
I had taken for a few months, and then I just started to really make my own movements because I enjoyed it so much. It's something that you become obsessed with, dancing. You just want to do it more and more and more.
Is there a demand in the Durham area for disco dance instruction?
I think now there will be, and now there is. My classes have doubled since last year, and discos are popping up. People want to dance again. They want to do touch dancing.
I want to thank you for talking with me.
More than
and
welcome.
I want to watch you on the floor in a few minutes,
Okay.
all right?
Yes.
And now I would like to introduce you to Gregory Bolduc, who is assistant to Carolyn Max. And Greg, I want to welcome you to the Arts in Durham. And I want to ask you the same question that I asked Carolyn: is disco here to stay, and why has it become so big?
Well, I believe disco is going to be around for quite a while. We have brought things back from the 50s that they used to do it in the 50s, and we have brought them back, not only Carolyn and I, but all around the country. They've incorporated that, they've added some new styling, they've also taken many steps, as Carolyn said, from your basic tango and your mamba, samba, cha-cha. They're a lot of fun, definitely.
What do you feel about the commercialization that disco has brought about? Everybody's getting rich off of the word disco these days. How do you feel about that? Is the art of the dance being blemished? Is it being deteriorated? What does it look like to you?
Disco itself, well, I imagine, well, personally, there is some blemish involved with the commercialization, but a lot of good things have come out of it also, such as your styles. There's very nice styling in clothes now. Also, we have more personal awareness, and there is more interaction, per se, between individuals, because they do get out and dance more.
Being from the state of California, coming over to our coast and becoming a disco instructor in the Triangle area, how do we compare to the other coasts?
Well, I've only been in the immediate area, but from what I understand, they're comparable. This particular area in Durham is just now starting up to be pretty big in the disco, from what I've understood. And I'm pretty excited to be involved right at this time.
Looking at it administratively, looking at it as an artist, what is the future of disco dance in Durham?
In Durham, well, it has a way to go, but everything, of course, can get better. Now, in Durham, there's a lot of talent. You've got your colleges to draw from. You've also got a number of brand new discos that have just opened up that are comparable with anything I've seen anywhere, such as C'est La Vie, so on and so forth.
I want to thank you for talking with me, and I'm going to be watching you on the floor shortly.
Why, thank you.
Now let's watch as Carolyn and Gregory dance to Crank It Up by Peter Brown. They will demonstrate the swing hustle, the Latin hustle, and the cha-cha. During the course of this demonstration, you will hear Gregory as he will give some explanations to some of the routines that they are performing.
Okay, and now what we're going to do is start off with a slight introduction. It's a salsa technique from Chicago that we've introduced in the beginning of our swing hustle. And now we just moved into the swing hustle itself, keeping our movements smooth. Here we go. Something we've taken from the tango. Here's a nifty little step from back in the 50s. It's called the toe heel touch. And again, in case you missed that, step from the merengue thrown in here. We're over sway. Two. Thank you. It's always nice to look at your partner and smile a little bit. Show that there's a little bit of involvement. And there are a few of the moves, and now we'll show you what it looks like when we put it all together.
going to be talking to the man that makes the floor jump, the DJ. Johnnie Clark is DJ for C'est La Vie, and I'm going to be talking to Johnnie about some of the things that run through a DJ's mind. And now I would like to introduce you to C'est La Vie's DJ, Johnnie Clark. Johnnie, I want to welcome you to the Arts in Durham. And I would like my first question to be, is it true that the success of any disco lies with the DJ?
Yes, I feel like it depends a great deal on the DJ because lots of times the DJ is in a good feeling, he can reflect this out on the disco floor amongst his clientele.
And how do you select your music for a night?
Well, lots of time at the beginning of the night I check the people out and see what kind of mood they're in, and some of the records that I play at the time determines what I'm playing, later on during the night.
Why do you think disco has become so big?
Well, I think it gives people something new to do, and give them a chance to get out and express themselves, dress in some of the latest fashion, and just really enjoy themselves when they get out. A nice night out on time.
They say that the #1 rule of any DJ is that don't bug me. Is that true?
At times it can be a monotonous thing because after you get the momentum of your dancers on the floor, and someone come up and make a special request, they look for you to play this, and a lot of times it just be a personal thing for them at the time. And lots of times it just slows down the momentum of the people after you get them dancing.
How long and why did you become a DJ?
Okay, this has always been a dream of mine because I love music. I always been in the music field. I play guitar, and I spend a great deal in the albums, and so DJing came about 3 years ago. I felt like this was a thing that I wanted to do, and I might as well get into it right soon.
I want to thank you for talking with me on the Arts in Durham.
All right, thank you.
And now we'll be seeing Perry Shaw and Jenkins as they dance to I'll Never Forget My Favorite Disco.
is where the steelers play. There is so much to see at Emerald City. A disco fantasy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Atlanta, Georgia. The home of fades. International discos, Maxine's, Kaleidoscope, Club Mediterranean, and Princess Jane.
Now I'm going to talk with Perry and Ann after they caught a breath after that number. I want to thank you for it, and the routine was definitely finished. I really appreciate it. And my first question is to you is, tell me about the fashion world of disco. How do you feel about it? Are you pleased with the disco fashions?
Yes, I'm very pleased with the disco fashions because they're very creative and the clothes allow you to move more freely in them.
How did you get to be Perry's partner?
Well, Perry and I, we dance regularly at clubs or discos or whatever. So he's always been my partner when we go out.
Why do you feel disco has been so big?
It's new. The public is looking for something new and it's creative.
There's no doubt that you enjoy disco dancing. Why do you?
I do.
Thank you. And Perry, how long have you been dancing?
Well, most of my life.
Most of your life?
Yeah.
And what do you enjoy most about disco dancing?
The freedom of style, movement, and the music.
And why is disco so big in your mind?
It's big to me simply because you can express yourself through a movement. And I'm usually free and original with a lot of my movements, so it gives me a chance to show.
Do you enter a lot of dance contests in the Triangle area?
Not a lot. I have entered 2 in the past year or so and come out in the winning combinations.
Do you and Ann get together and decide what routines you're going to do? Do you do a lot of creativity with your routines? Are they all original material mostly?
All of them are original.
How many hours do your guys spend practicing?
To tell the truth, 2 hours.
I want to thank both of you for joining me on the Arts in Durham.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Yeah, it's about that time to rock. I'd like to take this time to welcome each and every one of you out to Cynthia tonight. Yeah, you know I'm rockin' cool. Better know the Johnny cool. You know I'm thanks for the Simpson. I found the cure.
Discotheque disco. The meaning of discotheque and disco, a public place for dancing to recorded music. I want to thank you for watching, and I invite you to join me next week. Have a good night.
The preceding program has been produced by Community Video Services of Durham Technical Institute.